All right. Hey, welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast. As you can see, our good friend Park Hopper John is out. He's on vacation, sailing away. And we have two fabulous replacements for him. We have Aljon from Tell Us All the Places they can find Aljon. Give us the whole laundry list, all the podcasts.
Sure, the Disney List podcast on Sorcerer Radio and our wherever you find podcasts, as well as Skull Rock podcast with Dave Bossert.
All right.
Yep, there you go.
And next to him is his lovely wife, Kristen. And Kristen, tell everybody where they can find you.
They can find me at Dining at Disney.
That's it?
That's it. He's dining it. Oh, well, you already mentioned the Disney list, so I don't think I need to list it again.
Yeah, sure. Come on, Tony.
All right, that's good. Oh, gosh. All right, hey, this week we got a lot of good news. We have things about PhotoPass opportunities. We have some information about Disney Genie and when that's launching so that Bob Paycheck can get his hand back in your wallet.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
And more news about Disney cruising, all on this week's Disney Parks Podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Caselnova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Park Hopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
All right. Well, if you are planning a vacation of any sorts, you need to contact our sponsor at www.disneyparkspodcast.com/travel. They can help you with cruising or family trips or generational trips, whatever you're doing in your travel, they can help you with that. And even if you made your reservation with Disney, you can transfer it to them and they can help you plan it. And with Disney Genie coming, you are going to need some help. So I would highly recommend you getting a travel agent to help you with all that. Also, our friends over there are now getting a wait list. So if you'd like to be notified when Disney Dining is going to be coming, get on the wait list. Same website, DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel to get on that wait list. And if you'd like to book for somewhere in 2050, I'm sure, a Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, because I heard day one's already sold out. I think March 22nd, 2022. That's already gone. But if you'd like to book your trip, same thing. Please go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel. Get on that list, and somebody from there will contact you. So, hey, we'd like to just give a quick shout out to Christina Smith and Pat O'Connor. They help us with content on the website, with news and information. Christina does mostly Walt Disney World, and Pat is doing now Disneyland. So there's a lot of great articles now on the website. So you don't have to just listen to us. You can take advice from two travel agents as well. So, all right. What is our first fabulous story?
Alrighty then. We can start with... Do you want to do it, Chris?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Capture Walt Disney World Resort's 50th anniversary celebration with special Disney PhotoPass opportunities. I think this is so cool that they have added all these really cool magic shots.
Yeah.
That are specific to the 50th anniversary. And one of my favorites that I've seen online is the confetti magic shot. And it says that's available at the park entrance and bridges leading into Liberty Square and Tomorrowland at Magic Kingdom, select locations in the World Showcase at Epcot, Hollywood Boulevard at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and the park entrance and in front of the Tree of Life at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. But I love they have that like confetti. It's like you're blowing confetti. It looks so cool. Right. I want that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Snapchat filters that are coming with Disney Plus, Disney Genie.
Yeah.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
Mickey's like kind of old over your shoulder hugging you. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yes.
that's gonna look
I'm
cool.
down with that.
Yeah.
But they also there's an iridescent balloon magic shot that you can get available at the entrance and on Main Street, USA at Magic Kingdom, at the main park entrance, also at World Celebration at Epcot, Hollywood Boulevard, and Sunset Boulevard in Disney's Hollywood Studios. So that's cool. And I like how you can't get that at Animal Kingdom.
Right. Interesting. Yeah.
And I'm wondering if they don't sell balloons there because of the animals. So I'm thinking that is probably the reason why they don't have the magic shot available, because you wouldn't find balloons there.
Right. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Interesting.
Then the iridescent border magic shot, you can get that in front of the partner statue at Magic Kingdom, near World Celebration entrance at World Showcase at Epcot, near the intersection of Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard in Disney's Hollywood Studios, and at the park entrance of Disney's Magic Kingdom. They also have complimentary wallpaper that you can add to your desktop or your mobile device. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is, if you've had your account as of September 30th, you can log in and to the My Disney Experience app or online to download those complimentary media bits.
Right.
And then also during the 18-month celebration, Disney PhotoPass service is going to do special ways to mark the milestones with photographers. So it's going to be limited time magic shops, props, celebratory virtual backgrounds, all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah. I like these super zoom shots. We did one at the Magic Kingdom recently. Yeah, where you sit, stand in one place, and from like Main Street they zoom in and then zoom out. Yeah, and then they have another one at Epcot where it looks like it's zooming above you.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, they're cool. They do that at Galaxy's Edge as well. They do some really interesting, cool shots, which are cool. But hey, PhotoPass are our friends. You got to make friends with PhotoPass and get as many photos as you can.
Yeah, and it was interesting. The guy was telling us that they stole this technology from NASA. Apparently, nobody at Disney knew how to zoom in on a camera.
Well, they don't. You're lucky if you get a photographer that actually that's what they do. They know photography.
Right.
I mean, because they'll hire just anybody to do that, and then they give you on-site training on how to use the camera.
Right.
So, I always tell people that they should definitely also have somebody else take their pictures just in case.
Right.
Because we have in the past had strangers' photos show up on our PhotoPass. I'm like, I don't know who that lady is.
Yeah.
Where'd our picture from here go?
Yeah.
It's strange.
I got a good story about that. So it was Halloween. I was dressed up like Buzz Lightyear. I'm in the strange as it may be. So we were going to take our picture with Buzz Lightyear. So Buzz and Buzz, and so Buzz saw me, calls me over. He puts me with this family, and then he leaves. The PhotoPass person takes a picture of me with this family. I'm sure the family, who's this guy? Why do we have a picture of him? I mean, like the whole thing, the front, the up, the down, the side. He went back. I said, "Oh my god!" And that was it. Buzz left. I was like, "Oh my god, this poor family."
This is not the Buzz we want.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah,
it would be great if you spoke Spanish. Then you could be like this real alternate universe Buzz. That spoke Spanish, like in this movie.
Right. Oh gosh. All right. Disney dropped the bomb last week. Disney Genie is launching October 19th, and let me tell you, I assume the internet is just going to blow up because everybody's going to want to get in there. They're going to want to look at it. They want to figure it out. So I would probably just say turn off your phone October 19th because it's probably not going to work. This will be available for all guests. This is not, we're rolling it out to this group first and this group. Everybody's getting their fair shot at it. This will offer new features and services, and we're going to do 2 shows, Extra Magic shows. So if you want to become a Patreon, that'll be a good time because we're going to do 2 shows specifically on this. It'll feature, the features include personalized itinerary creator that will effortlessly and smartly map out your entire day, inspired by the things that you tell it you like. It also help make park time go better and faster, allegedly. This is like the Disney Swiss Army knife of apps. It's going to do your reservations, your park planning, your lightning lane, and it's living inside the My Disney Experience app. It's not a separate app. It's going to live inside something that doesn't work today. Very well.
You said it first. I was taking inventory, so then I'll shoot over my thoughts.
I had a cast member actually admit to me the other day. He goes, "Yeah, our technology is not the best." I'm like, "What? Wait, can you say that into this recorder again for me?"
Right.
Can you imagine what the data pull is on that app? Because already it's pulling so much data. Okay, so we work in spreadsheets all the time, and we have these pivot tables and things like that. Can you imagine? It takes a long time for these things to kind of import in and register because it's pulling data from everything. How much more weight of gravity is a My Disney Experience app? You've got the Star Wars stuff that comes in. You've got this stuff now coming in, Disney Plus and Lightning Lane and all this data. It's like all of a sudden you can see like the whole like circle of red ring of death on your phone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Especially because Disney has an old mainframe.
Right. Yeah. Well, for the last 2 years, a lot of the top jobs on Disney careers was data scientist. So I think they've been working on this for at least the last 2 years. I mean, most of the jobs have seemed to go away now that this is launching. So I think they were just taking all of the information they've learned about us. And, I know people argue, like the Magic Band, for instance. It was a tracking device. They knew where and how you moved through the park. So now they have all that information. It's not identifying me as a specific person, but they have information of how we move through the parks and can now say, all right, well, this is how, people are going to try and do things. And then they can give you a better way of doing it, hopefully. Hopefully it works. I just kind of skeptical because.
Well, yeah. Well, make no mistake, Disney Genie is not about making your trip more convenient. It's about helping Disney plan everything from their staffing to how much merch they need to get. It's all about them making money.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah.
This is the Trojan horse. This is a service we're providing our guests for the best guest experience while, making sure that we line our pockets more. And that's fine as long as it works.
Yeah, it has to work. Yeah.
It has to work.
Yeah, and with this Disney Genie launch is also going to be the introduction of Lightning Lane. So think of Fast Pass, sort of, but Fast Pass that you have to pay for, or think of it as Disneyland Max Pass. It's a service that you're going to pay for. Everything will be a la carte. There's 40 some odd attractions on the list, and it will range in price by park, day, date, and capacity. So on busy day, go ahead.
$18, that was one of the prices that was mentioned. $18 for an attraction. If you are a family of 4,
that's what I say.
Nearly $80 to ride one ride.
Yeah,
that's insane.
And that's without the $15 per day per guest for the Disney Genie Plus.
Right. Yeah. So that's on top of that, and then there's no necessarily guarantee that you're going to get it.
Correct.
And it's a flexible pricing too.
I wonder if they are going to do something similar to what Universal Orlando does. And if you're staying at what they call their, is it Premier?
Yes.
Yeah, Premier Resorts, you get their Express Pass included as part of that. So I'm wondering if Disney will do with its deluxe resorts that maybe they separate that into 2 different categories of deluxes, and select deluxes get that as part of your cost of having that premium room.
Right. And there's no real option for pass holders except to buy it on the days that you want to use it. I assume maybe down the road when you renew or get a new one, maybe now, they'll add it on as, an add-on that, kind of like the photos and all the other stuff. It'll be an add-on option, I would assume. We'll see. You'll see how that's going to work. The other interesting thing. The other interesting thing.
You already have the app.
Well, update the app. The app. Well, I took it out because my phone's already heavy enough as it is.
Well, they're also integrating the DAS Pass, the Disability Access Card, into this system too, where you won't have to go see somebody. You'll be able to do it from the app too. So I think a lot of people are looking forward to that. So
absolutely.
All right, what's next?
Well, so enchanting entertainment awaits for families on Disney Cruise Line. The Disney Dream and Disney Fantasy are now sailing from Port Canaveral, and the entire Disney Cruise Line family couldn't be happier to welcome guests back aboard. Aboard, it's exciting and new. We know how things were. Guests absolutely love sailing with them, and they've paid attention to bringing to life favorite experiences like the dazzling entertainment, fun, relaxation for adults, amazing youth clubs, fireworks at sea, and unforgettable character experiences. You want me to read this in my Disney voice, Tony?
Yeah, sure.
We've even threw in new surprises. Check out this video for a sneak peek. Let's pretend. Welcome aboard! The magic of Disney Cruise begins as soon as guests step onto the ship, and we've added even more fun to the magical moments aboard, following our signature announcement of guest families when embarking the ship. Guests will be able... Did I say that right? When embarking the ship. There you go. My vision's bad. Guests will be invited to step into the atrium for interactive musical moments
with Captain Minnie and Captain Mickey.
I need to increase the font size because I'm reading from it. There you go. There you go. Go ahead, Kristen.
I was just trying to help you. No, you got it.
Meals with a twist.
Oh, and I see what you're
We're adding an extra dash of magic to dinner time with new entertainment in our family dining rooms. You want that next slide?
An Enchanted Garden, get ready for a high-energy celebration starring Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto. In Royal Palace on the Disney Dream and Royal Court on Disney Fantasy. Guests will have the opportunity to greet the Disney princesses as they enter the restaurant and enjoy live music during dinner. And on cruises that are 4 nights or longer, guests are in for a swashbuckling adventure on Pirate Night when rowdy buccaneers take over all the dining rooms.
Wow.
Guests should get ready for fun character sightings throughout their cruise. Whether it's Goofy making a special appearance in the Walt Disney Theater, princesses greeting their family in the atrium, or Green Army Patrol roaming the upper decks. Favorite Disney friends will appear in unexpected places aboard the ship and even on Castaway Cay. With character appearances, diners filled with magical moments and many guest dinners. Oh, for heaven's sake. Now I'm starting to be like Tony. I can't read this.
Yeah, exactly.
Guess favorite entertainment offerings. I love you, man. We can't wait for families to experience the enchanting entertainment aboard Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah. Well, I'm sailing November 1st for the first time on a Disney cruise, so we're gonna give this a shot and see what happens. We'll see if it's any.
I think you're gonna love it, Tony.
Yeah, probably. I'll probably be like, "Oh my God, does it have to stop?"
They love to cruise, and it shows.
Yeah, exactly.
Just remember, you can eat all you want. So if you want one of every appetizer, you can actually request one of every appetizer.
Yeah, we got lucky.
And I've done that.
Yeah, we booked Apollo dinner and Apollo brunch. We got both.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
I'm just gonna say, just bring me the menu, please.
I did their dinner, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah. That's what everybody says. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back with a good food report and a lot of food pictures, I'm sure.
Well, you'll have to come on Dining at Disney to talk all about your food experience.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's all about the food. It's just a moving restaurant in the middle of the ocean.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with that. Hey, that's why we're all here, man. It's all about the food.
Yeah. I'm also doing a chocolate and liquor tasting, and I think a rum tasting as well. So I can come on and talk about those as well.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Yeah. All right. Hey, talk about cruise ships. Disney now launched a new ferry boat. It's called the Trade Winds. I don't know why they needed this, but I guess they did. So this is, it's not the super big ferry boat. It's the middle-sized ferry boat, the one that has the indoor seating area, not the
friendship boat.
Yes, exactly. What we would call the friendship boat. Yep. It's a name that was chosen by Walt Disney Imagineering and then voted on by the watercraft cast members. Trade winds refers to a nearby constant wind that blows across the equator, and it's the perfect name for this vessel since watercraft cast members have constantly delivered remarkable guest services across Bay Lake and Seven Seas Lagoon since the fleet was launched. Guests can identify the new motor cruiser by its bright orange, yellow, and white and teal coloring, also voted on by the cast. So
Miami Dolphins fans?
I was just saying.
Yeah, maybe.
The orange and yellow and white always makes me think of like the 70s.
And the teal, right?
Teal, yeah.
It's just...
I think of like the old Taco Bells, the camera sign that they had in Epcot forever. I mean, it only took them, 3 decades before they decided to update it.
Well, the second place name for this was the Trader Sam Winds, but they said it was a little sneaky.
Exactly.
I'll be here all episode.
Yeah, so it's very interesting. I'm like, why now? Why just one? Did one of them sink during the pandemic? We lost one.
Maybe. I mean, we understand when the park went down and it shuttered for all those months. I mean, there was no upkeep to any of that stuff. They were completely gone. Yeah. And so maybe one of the ships just decided to just dilapidate from not being in service for all these months.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Or maybe one skipper didn't tie it to the dock and it just drifted off somewhere.
It drifted off. It found itself on the other side of Discovery Island.
It got a good trade wind and landed at the Poly.
That's it. It's at the bottom of the lake now.
Yeah. That's
down there with Atlantis.
Yeah, that's why we can't go swimming in there.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, if you don't already, you have to subscribe to us at Patreon. We have 3 shows a week there. We have the Extra Magic Hour show, Extra Magic Show, and the Disney Plus show. And you can find us at patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. If you subscribe annually, you can save 10%. And then if you sign up at the $35 level, not you get the 3 shows, you also get one of our printed shirts each month. So that's a deal. That's a steal in a deal. Yeah.
That is a deal.
Want to remind you that December 10th is our monorail crawl at 6 p.m. We are going to start at the Outer Rim, which is at the Contemporary Resort on the 4th floor, if you don't know. This is a new date. So December 10th, which is now a Friday night, 6 p.m. Outer Rim. Christmas trees, cocktails, and lots of fun.
Yes.
Okay. Next
Trivia.
No, I didn't do trivia this week.
Oh, you didn't do trivia this week?
No, I forgot.
Oh,
I'm bad.
All right. All right. Well, hey, they've got more entertainment and Disney character experiences in Indiana Jones returning to the resort this fall over at Walt Disney World. So they're proud to have all of their, nearly 50,000 cast members returning to work. And so they're going to be doing these really cool things, just in time for, I guess post the 50th anniversary celebration. So during this, early birds at Magic Kingdom Park are now starting their day with the Let the Magic Begin on Cinderella Castle forecourt stage. And they've welcomed back the ragtime piano player Casey's Corner on Main Street. Thank goodness. I love that. Over at Epcot, the World Showcase travelers are dancing to the Canadian rhythms of Alberta Bound, the laughing antics of Sergio in Italy. Sergio is back. Yay.
Sergio.
Yeah, Sergio is back from Italy. And experiencing majestic percussion of the taiko drummers over there at the Matsuuraza in Japan. So there you go. You can get the taiko drums. And then Animal Kingdom, they're over there in Asia. You can enjoy the music of Shakarande. And the Kora Tinga Tinga returns to the Harambe in Africa, which is awesome. Great band. And then look for the Tam Tam Drummers coming back to Africa in November. So just a few more weeks away from them coming back.
And Yeehaw Bob.
There you go.
He is coming back.
Yep.
Yeehaw Bob is back. So just like a
October
phoenix.
14th at River Roost Lounge at Disney's Port Orleans Resort Riverside.
Yeah, good for Yeehaw Bob, like a phoenix.
Yeah.
And so even though they're not able to do a lot of the meet and greets as they normally have done, the G and look for the princesses to return to Fairy Tale Hall or their Magic Kingdom. At Hollywood Studios, you'll find Minnie Mouse at the Red Carpet Dreams and the stars of Disney Junior in the Animation Courtyard. And when you'll stop in to see Mickey Mouse backstage at Town Square Theater on Main Street, he'll be sporting an all-new iridescent look just designed for the 50th anniversary celebration. So be on the lookout and check your park maps for all those times and where you can find your favorite Disney characters for a individual time with some of these characters, which is cool.
Yeah.
And November 7th also marks the return of Disney Movie Magic, a cinematic nighttime experience at Hollywood Studios celebrating live-action film legacy, which includes clips from Mulan. And then December 19th, Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular will be coming back too. So you can pretend like you fake punched and everything and all that good stuff. Wear a little turban and have fun.
It is time for that to get updated somehow.
Yes.
My first trip was 30 years ago this December.
Wow.
And it was there then. And I'm like, why is this show still there after this many years? It needs something.
Right. It does. Maybe they're waiting for the new movies to come out. You know.
You know what they need to do? I have to tell you, those Universal shows are pretty awesome. Like Fast and Furious. I mean, I know that it's one of those things where they have the 3D LED stage, kind of like, Mandalorian or whatever, where it rotates and do all kinds of really cool special effects. But, those are the type of things you want to see with Marvel characters and Indiana Jones, if they want to do, just really spruce up the effects level of those things. So
yeah, I agree.
Anyway,
something new.
Something new for sure.
Hey, there's a new secret lounge over at Epcot. Florida Blue Medicare team is teamed up with Disney. They've taken over the Norway Pavilion. And there is a lounge over there that has the two favorite things everybody wants to hear: air conditioning and free snacks. So this is happening all the way through November 20th, which is the end of Food and Wine. It is open from noon to 6 p.m. for the duration of the festival. And I think you go to floridablue.com/magic and you print out a pass. So the thing I don't know, and it doesn't say in this passes or in the article, is do you need one pass per person? Or if you want to go back later in the day, do you need another pass? So I just printed out a bunch of them.
Yeah, you might as well.
For everybody in my traveling party. And then, if I want to go back, I printed out another one so that we could go back again.
Yeah, you can start your little cottage business on the side and sell passes.
Right, start selling them on the internet. Yeah.
There you go.
Also among the perks are, besides the refreshments and a place to relax, is limited availability VIP seating at American Gardens Bandstand for the live musical concerts that will take place Friday through Monday.
Awesome.
So.
I cannot wait for the regular concert series to come back next year.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I know the folks that do like the Disney Broadway stuff, they went to the Orlando Arts Center and did something this year. So they were kind of jonesing to come back too. So yeah, it'll be nice when all that comes back to life.
Yep.
And we got to hang with Night Ranger again. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we could get kicked out of some other bars again.
Sure, why not?
Like Jelly Rolls. No, you can't come in here.
We don't want any of these rock and roll hooligans in here. Yeah. Anyway, so this Galactic Star Cruiser, Tony.
Yes. Are you going? And when?
So we are saving our pennies.
Only when I win the lottery.
We're saving our pennies because it looks really super fun. But you've got to be DVC members got to be super stoked about this because they're able to use their points to stay there, right? Yep. Which is cool. So you've got rates that starting at 295 points per adult. So you can book early 2022, and that starts right now for DVC members. Annual pass holders and Club 33 members, they're able to book a voyage again in the cruiser, similar to Disney Cruise Line. Each 3-day, 2-day night experience departs on a set day, with all guests arriving and departing at the same time. Nightly point costs vary depending upon the season, weekday versus weekend, holidays and other factors, yada, yada, yada. So pretty nice. Yeah. Points must qualify for membership extras in order to be used for Galactic Star Cruiser booking. A $95 booking fee. Cha-ching applies.
So really, if you're going to do this and you're a solo passenger, because you are paying as if you were two people, you might as well bring a friend with you.
Right.
There you go.
Right. There must be somebody else living in your mom's basement that you can take with you. Your imaginary friend or somebody.
Exactly. Bring an Astro Droid, you know. Yeah, go ahead. Bring Jar Jar Binks. He'll probably need someone to go.
No.
Yeah. So it's funny.
Wants to go to the Galaxy Star Cruiser.
It was funny. Golden Oak and Club 33 had first shot. DVC had second shot, and they had to use their points. Disney Chase Visa had to be third, and they had to use their credit card. And pass holders before a certain day were emailed a PIN number that had to be used with a travel agent. So it was very interesting how they controlled this process, you know. So
they're trying to minimize expectations, right?
Yes.
Or mitigate expectations. So there you have it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's cool that. What are you doing?
What? Go ahead.
You're moving the thing. I'm trying to read.
Oh, sorry.
He does this to me all the time. He's like, I'm scrolling. No, you can't scroll. I'm reading. Annual pass holders are going to receive discounts on food and beverages on Tuesdays at Epcot Festival of the Holidays. That is if you don't use cash.
Disney's tired of counting it. We're tired of counting this money thing. Just give us credit cards. It takes employees to do that. We just don't have anybody to count the money anymore.
So annual pass holders are going to get a 10% discount on select food and beverages on Tuesdays during the 2021 Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. So at the Holiday Kitchens, you'll enjoy your discount. However, it has to be cashless payment. And that's going to be every Tuesday through December 30th. So you want to make sure you show your annual pass card, photo ID, and if you're thinking you're going to be able to use this on alcohol like Tables in Wonderland, no.
Yeah.
This discount does not apply to alcohol beverages, which is a bummer.
That is a big bummer. Yeah. So, you know what? I am kind of glad that it's not, because people would just be drinking around the holidays, you know, like drinking around the world. And I think this will squish some of that with the college kids, you know.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah.
It could.
Yep.
Yeah.
The last one is Disney characters meets are added to the After Hours Boo Bash. So if you attended these ones in August and September, you kind of got stiffed a little bit. So guests now attending the Boo Bashes from now until the end of the season, Halloween, character meet and greets have been added to the After Hour Boo Bash. Tickets to the event have long been sold out. We drove past that the other night and they were sold out. In addition to the character sighting, guests of the ticketed event can enjoy Halloween cavalcades, trick-or-treating, performances, the cadaver dance, and there are snacks. So that's interesting that they're adding this now after it's gone on for 2 months and people are probably like, what?
Yeah.
It makes you wonder if they had anticipated this and if the pricing was made different due to that.
Oh, pricing's always a lot more.
Well, pricing always goes up closer to Halloween,
yes.
But
yeah.
How much different is the price in October versus the price that it was, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Yeah, it was like, what was it? Halloween is like almost triple what a Halloween party was. Something crazy.
pretty much.
Like what, $2.99 or something? It was something ridiculous. Some crazy price.
That's a lie.
Well, for the Hours Boo Bash, remember it's like the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So you pay for the hard ticket and you get your trick or treat candy. Those are the snacks that we're referencing. So I mean, it's
no. There's snacks available, like the Mickey bars and stuff
Mickey
like
bars.
that.
Oh, that's right. There's Mickey bars.
They added that.
Sodas,
The other thing is, it's fewer hours than the previous ones.
Yeah, it's only 4 hours.
3 hours instead. Is it 4 hours?
I think it's 4 because they let you in that hour early.
Yeah.
So technically the event's only 3, but you get the hour early.
Okay. Which is the previous one was a 5-hour event where you could come in 3 hours earlier.
Yes, 3 hours earlier.
Yeah, there's a lot more value to that for sure.
Yeah. And I like the after hour events. I used to do them, but they weren't 3 hours. They were 4 hours or more, and it was like from, 7 to park close, and it could have been midnight. So that's a pretty long time to be, running around the park with only, a third of what is normally in there. So.
Can I tell you that 3 hours goes by super quick?
Yes, it does.
3 hours goes by super quick for this hard ticket event where you're spending a lot of money there, per hour if you break it down.
Yeah.
And for me, with all the programming and all the snacks and the rides that you want to take in, that's not enough time. 3 hours. Sorry, it's just not enough time.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a great event. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun to see the costumes and all that and all the pageantry, but they need to add more hours.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to the Christmas party in November, which was extremely overpriced. And we probably won't do attractions. We're probably just going to try and get, see the characters in their Christmas outfits. We can't meet and greet, but go see them at least. And the Christmas party is having its full-blown parade and fireworks as if it was, a Halloween, Christmas party. So that's kind of what tipped our hand to say, all right, well, let's give it a shot if they're going to do the fireworks and the parade.
Yeah.
At least we're getting 2 things that Halloween didn't get,
So my hypothesis, Tony, is that they have already gotten their budget for standard park operations and everything like that.
Yeah.
And by charging these extra bits, they're going to find out truly what the market is able to take. Because as you can see, Boo Bash was all sold out.
Yes.
The question is, though, what is the difference from previous years for the amount of tickets they were selling? That's what I'm curious about.
Well, all those factors are coming into play, right? So more limited hours, so more concentrated there. They less headcount and payroll possibly, and then charging more. So all those different dynamics are in effect, and right now they're loving life because the whole place is sold out. It's exceeded their expectation. Now we'll have to see how they do on these holiday, events. But, can you imagine ticket prices going up another 10% for next year because this was such a big, and 10% is small. I'm sure they're going to reach for more.
Yeah. Well, of course. They'll reach for more until people say no with their wallets. That's how I tell everybody the same thing. Listen, if you don't like the price, then you can't go. You have to tell them with your wallet.
Yep.
I am not giving you this money. Come get it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
And you can send them letters like you do, Tony.
Exactly.
You're crazy.
Oh, that Tony.
I got a tractor trailer probably behind, the Disney building. This is where we store Mr. Caselnova's letters back here.
I was gonna say over the course of the years, Tony, you saved all those letters you sent them, right?
I have a good majority of them. Yes, I should just now. All the ones I sent to Igor, should start sending to Chapek now and just say, "Hey, the other Bob didn't like these. How about you?"
It's like
just from one Bob to another.
It's like find every instance of Iger, replace with Chapek.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Bob Paycheck.
Bob Paycheck, yes. That is the best, dude.
Yeah.
That is really the best.
All right, let's do some headline news.
And now, the headline news.
So the mobile game Disney Magic Kingdoms is now getting a Walt Disney World Resort 50th anniversary celebration. It's going to the game. So I'm sure they'll have some pretty cool in-app things that you can buy for your character or avatar.
There you go.
Yep. There's a new reimagined artist series of merchandise that's now available at Disneyland Resort, Walt Disney World Resort, and shopdisney.com. I'm fine with it. But here's my thing. Why can't I get any of my discounts on Shop Disney? Why can't I put in my pass holder discount, my DVC discount, or any of the discount? I don't get that.
I don't either.
And recently we found that the prices were more on Shop Disney than they were in the parks for the same identical merchandise.
I've seen that.
So I think they're just preying on people that can't get to the park and saying, well,